Marvel Studios' upcoming reboot of the X-Men is definitely taking its sweet time to get to the point where we know anything. But according to reports, that's all set to change at San Diego Comic-Con, where the film will get somewhat of a blowout. But I put blowout in quotation marks. Okay, so when people use blowout online and talk about reveals and all that, they seem to exaggerate because I've seen people say there's going to be a giant blowout for X project, and then the blowout is, hey, we're confirming the project exists, and also, we maybe got a logo. So, again, take it for what it's worth, but apparently, there is this consensus online among insiders and reports that the upcoming X-Men reboot will have a substantial update. Now, what does this mean? Nobody provides more context on anything, but from what I can gather, they are kind of lining this up the same way that Fantastic Four was revealed back in the day. Now, if you guys don't remember, they did a whole panel, and literally the last 30 seconds, Kevin Feige got on the microphone, and he's like, hey, I just want to let you guys know, we're working on the Fantastic Four, expect more news soon. And then they threw up the logo and that was it, right? And it was like, oh my God, Fantastic Four is happening. And maybe it's that. So if it's that, I mean, it's better than nothing, right? But at the same time, that's not really a full-on blowout or reveal or anything. But at least if, let's say they reveal whatever the next phase of films is. And then they say, hey guys, check this out. On this date, we got something special for you. X marks the spot, right? And then they've just put an X on there, yellow, golden, yellow and blue, I don't know, and oh, okay, there it is. You know, they make it more real. You can always talk about stuff happening, but until you make it real and confirm it with something, it's not something that's happening, you know? Like, we heard about Moon Knight for a decade. I remember when they were talking about Moon Knight publicly, way back before the Avengers came out. And you guys remember those little 5-minute shorts they used to attach on physical releases of home media? There was rumors, and they were leaning into that that's how they might introduce more obscure Marvel characters, and characters like Moon Knight and Blade were among those. So, up until something becomes real with a logo and a statement and an official announcement, I always kind of just take it as, yeah, it might happen, but they gotta find their place. So if they get to San Diego Comic-Con and realistically the last announcement is, hey guys, we're working on X-Men, it's finally confirmed. Like, we know it's happening. We know they got a script writer, multiple that they've hired, and they're looking for a director. But until we get it 100% officialized with a logo and a date, I'm always like, things could always change. Now, make no mistake about it, they're going to make an X-Men movie. It's a multi-billion-dollar franchise, of course they will. But up until they make it official and put it on their calendar and tell their investors, that's when, you know, you sit back and you go, okay, now it's real. So that's honestly all I'm expecting.